Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda T. I had to forget. I was trying to see what tonight we are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 4, episode 2. But before we start, oh, he ain't got time today. All right. So it always is. Got Martell doing a photo shoot for a calendar. See, that's y'all fault. Y'all be on here talking about Martell fine. Martell is not fine. Quit telling that man he fine. He ain't fine.
That was so
and watch him do a calendar shoot.
Like, make it stop.
That just made me mad. Nobody want to see that. He said, male.
It's a lot of women that want to see it, child.
Yeah, and they the ones that I'm mad at right now.
They love it.
They the ones I'm. First of all, who got a calendar? Who got a calendar? You got a calendar up in your house?
He wanted to baby oil himself up and lay in a bathtub.
Ain't nobody got no calendar in their house. This was dumb. He said Mel suggested. When he said it, I thought
man, in 2000.
Child, I thought maybe the whole cast was doing it when he said Mel was suggested and he was whatever month, okay? But no, Mel is actually Melnica, okay? Who is his manager. Didn't know he had a manager. He said he known her since middle school and no, they ain't had.
I didn't realize that's the Mel he was talking about. And now that you said that, I get that she would definitely want a Martell calendar. She's been waiting for this moment since middle school.
Well, she shouldn't. Made me throw up in my mouth. She started running off things he got coming up. You got book signing, you got travel, you got real estate. And I was like, you know, big things coming up. And I was like, he told you to say that. Because what real estate? Real estate what? Did you go?
I have a question. He just came out with wine, but he doesn't drink.
He got wine too? He got wine and Destiny singing. Okay.
But he doesn't drink, and she doesn't sing.
There you go. He told us he wrote a book with his kids. They said Mel Mama did that. So here we go. They're just taking everybody's idea. We're gonna keep cycling.
I just would hope that the kids would have had more control of the story than he did.
Well, that's probably
like what his storytelling would be like. But that's cute.
He called Destiny because he need baby oil. Okay, and her store is right down the street. So she shows up.
Why didn't Mel go get it?
Huh? Oh,
why didn't Mel go get it since it's down?
Because she needs some time to be on camera. Because she had a show. Yeah, she had a show off that little blue fur, Cookie Monster fur. So she shows up and the photographer says, we need hands to rub it down. And she passed it to Melnica. I was like, here you go. I am absolutely not trying to rub baby oil on this man. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can quit. She ain't messing with Martell.
Well, Melnica was all too happy to rush over there and
Melnica.
She was into it. He literally had to take the baby oil. He was like, no, that's fine. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, he was like, no, you ain't Melnica.
And she was like, well, give me the darn thing. I'll just rub it if you want me.
Yeah, y'all could quit. Mel ain't thinking, Mel, Dusty ain't thinking about Martell. She seemed grossed out about the whole, she was talking to him like how I feel right now looking at it.
That's how I would have felt.
Yeah, she was like, would you close your damn?
Can you imagine if you had a friend who like was your homeboy? You know what I'm saying? And
nobody want to see that.
Come on, say that. I don't want it.
She like, so you didn't hire another male. You had to have your male in your life, didn't you, Martell? You just wanted to say that name, didn't you? He like, this is the first male, the number one male. We've been friends for 20 years. She always trying to say some kind of dig at Mel. Every time he come on the scene, he has a dig for Mel. This is the
Well,
number.
where was she at? Where's she been if y'all been friends for 20 years?
We ain't seen Melnica. She ain't been managing nothing because Mel was the one doing everything. She was the number one Mel.
There's something wrong with him, but we established that already.
Yeah. So in LA, she tells him while in LA, Mel was standing outside listening to the conversation, and then with her and Tisha, and then when she went to brunch.
First of all, that is not what Mel said. She was not standing outside. Y'all was loud and she could hear you in her hotel room, and she went and told y'all she could hear you.
That's what she said. That's what she said. And she said when they went to lunch, a brunch, they established the fact that, you know, they wasn't being malicious about the conversation. But after that, you know, stuff been different between her and Mel. And she said the fact that you're talking to my enemy, she said she ain't know Tisha was her enemy. I'm like, they just got into a whole fight once again on the stage. You know they ain't cool.
You been knew they weren't cool.
I want to know what did she hear? That's what I want to know. I want to know what exactly was the conversation. Was it something malicious, or were they just talking about what just happened?
I don't think it matters to her so much. I think it's the fact that you are venting about me. She knows she heard her name. She know they was talking about her.
But was it bad? Because she said what she heard is, you know, she a Scorpio. That ain't necessarily a bad thing if I'm saying that. If I'm talking about you like, you know, she don't play them games, she a Scorpio. What was said? Because it didn't
matter. She like, why is you talking to Tisha about me? That's her whole issue.
But you know what? She wasn't talking to Destiny. Once again, at that time, her and Destiny had.
That's how you feel. I'm just saying where Mel is coming from.
Right. And that's what I'm saying about Mel. You just got off the stage and said you and Destiny had not talked. You, as far as from what we saw, you put Destiny and Tisha in the same box. Now, I'm not saying Destiny right for going to talk to Tisha about it or whatever was said. I just want to know what was the conversation so I know how to feel about what was said or what wasn't said. Because to me,
I personally probably would feel away. I don't give a fuck. Why are you talking to her? Because you know what that is. That's what.
Yeah, but they weren't cool.
Don't matter.
They weren't cool.
It don't matter.
Destiny and Mel wasn't cool. So
but it's like Destiny is sticking out the person. Like I said, it ain't like he was talking to Kimmy. You sticking out to be hanging out with somebody that you know got a problem with me. But you claim that you want to be my friend and my village and all that shit.
Yeah, now that part look crazy because I'm talking about right after the reunion. I ain't talking about now her hanging out with Tisha because now y'all really hanging out because y'all both had this hate for Mel. But I'm saying right after that moment, what was said? That's all I want to know is what was said.
I think Mel walked out of there feeling like she ain't had no friends. And Destiny and Tisha walked out of there kikiing. And Carlos put them in a room right next to each other just so some shit can pop up. And it did. Because everybody's feelings was heightened at that moment. You can't tell me they came in the room and was talking nicely about her.
I just want to know what was said.
I was like, girl, you know she remembered that she was over there giving that man.
Yeah, but that's my whole thing. You ain't seen what was said either. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, she said her and Destiny had a conversation afterwards.
But they're telling two different stories. Y'all
only part of the story that's different is that Destiny said you was talking to my enemy, and Mel said you talking to somebody I don't deal with.
No, because Destiny said that you said We talked about, and what I said wasn't malicious towards you and you were okay with that. It was just the fact that you were talking to my enemy. Mel then told everybody y'all was talking shit about me. So I'm saying, was it shit or was it not shit? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I saw her interview and she
Every
said,
time y'all tell the story, it's something different coming out of their mouth. That's why I want to.
She said something even more different because she said she was doing an interview with that lady that has interviewed with all of them at this point. And she said, in that moment, I guess when her and Destiny talked, she was all right. Then she walked away and was like, you know what?
She did say that. That's what I'm saying. It changed every time y'all talk. Every time somebody say something about it, the story changed a little. Well, Martell said, just know you her enemy too. Okay. She only want yes girls around her. I ain't gonna say Mel won't.
Shut the fuck up. You wasn't even, stop it. All you do is talk about Mel in every scene.
Every chance.
You see you so far, you talk about her. I ain't heard her mention you yet.
Ain't going to. Stop it. I ain't gonna say Mel won't yes people around her. I don't see that. I do see she want people around her that she could benefit from. And she found out Destiny was a bum bitch. And she had no use for her.
I think it goes further than that though, based on the way, and I was like, Destiny cool. She seemed cool. Destiny seemed cool, but Destiny seems very weird in the way she's moving right now. This whole I'm a singer, I'm gonna do everything Mel is doing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's making me
I don't
feel
like
that way about Destiny.
I don't like that. And I feel like Tisha was doing the same thing.
Same thing. That's why they connect. Girl, I saw that commercial.
Did you see it? Did you see the dead Tisha had in her eyes and she was trying to walk sexy and girl, it was a
The thing is, Candy has one too, and it's really cute. No,
Candy was the only one I thought was cute.
But I don't feel like she did a whole lot.
She didn't, but she was the only one who looked natural. I ain't like nobody else I saw commercial but Candy. And I ain't no Candy fan, but I like Candy's commercial.
Her commercial was cute, but I'm like, Destiny, like everything you're doing, you still ain't. So last season you gave us nothing. You came with the I'm divorced and I'm not gonna talk about it. Now this season, you doing everything Mel was doing, and we still don't know shit about you. Because we got no
see you.
When was you in the studio last, besides coming to see Mel in the studio? And then when Mel did her premiere, you knew all the words to the song. Like you just that was your jam.
That's crazy. I want to see her at home, counting up her budget and taking care of that baby. I mean, show me something. You didn't drop that you was receiving aid, and then we just gonna go back and act like everything good. No, I want to see your butt at home struggling or something. Give me something. Give me something.
I want to know what took place to make this man divorce you 3 weeks after the baby was born.
Man, because that's deep.
Come on.
That's deep.
Not y'all separated. He filed for a whole divorce.
LeBerick ain't trying to talk. Somebody go find LeBerick. We want to know what happened. Mel is at Stormy's warehouse. Nell said her and Stormy met at an ambassadorship with her hair care line. And now Mel is trying to relaunch her skincare line. So she done hooked up with Stormy. Stormy like, look, all of this here, it just happened overnight. She had to get a warehouse. She had to hire employees. Like her product blew up faster than she was ready. She ain't know nothing, but she had to get it. So Mel said, well, do you have any advice for me? Because this is my first time actually dealing with product. And she was like, get a good inventory management system. Don't oversell what you don't have in stock, like Robin Dixon down there talking about her hats been out of stock for years now. And
Or yeah, right over there in Huntsville with the black champagne in the bottle.
I just finna say that chocolate in the bottle. Tell you, okay. So first when I went on there trying to get the chocolate in the bottle, they were saying they were sold out. Now, if you go on there, they have a list of distributions that you can. I'm assuming that that's who's buying. I mean, who you can buy the wine from, right? So it was all these lists, and they was all over the country. So I found the one in US. Okay. So then I go to their website. It clicked me back to the original chocolate in the bottle website. So then I looked up some more, and I said, okay, it's called Lumatop. Okay. And the dude name is Carlos Felites. Okay. So Carlos, it says the headquarters. It gave me this address in Orlando.
I already changed my mind. I'm not doing all this just to order a bottle.
I'm trying to find the thing. So it gave me this headquarters in Orlando. So I Googled it. Girl, it's Carlos' house in Orlando. Okay. So then it gave me an address in Miami. And so I Googled that one in Miami, and it's this Lincoln strip mall. Okay. And it's to this little hookah lounge. There's this little hookah lounge, and I mean, it ain't even no nice hookah lounge. It's like on the strip mall. And
I gotta go all the way to Miami to Lincoln Avenue to go to a hookah bar to get chocolate.
Yeah. That's the only place I guess that had it. Or you gotta go to Carlos' house.
Well, okay. I'm not going to Carlos' house, and he lives right here.
Well, he's down there with y'all, so I'm just saying. It shouldn't do all of this. If you just ain't got it, you just want to put it on the show. Y'all really ain't selling this chocolate in the bottle. Y'all really not. Because this is ridiculous. Anyway, so her and Stormy, they've been good friends for a couple of months now. Okay. Stormy said, how was the reunion for you? And she said, girl, I was dead ass dying laughing when you talking about you forgot. You ain't remember about that fellatio. Mm-hmm. And Mel said, I don't owe him nothing. Then you know what, Mel, that should have been your response.
You should have said that then.
Yeah, not when you said.
Like, I don't have to tell you what I was doing. Listen,
and we would have been like, yup.
Why you told him in the first place?
Because she was trying to make him mad.
Well, he's mad.
Yeah. And then he brought it back up. And then you said, I don't remember. And you should have just said, I don't owe you nothing. And we would have been like, you sure don't. And that would have
I feel like in the heat of the moment, she didn't know he was recording. And she was like, yeah, I sucked a nigga dick.
Yeah.
And he was like, you cheated.
On the reunion, you wasn't expecting that question, I guess. Because what came out your mouth is, I don't remember. Well, you should have said I don't owe him nothing.
Ain't Bill Clinton from Alabama, or is he from Louisiana?
I don't know where Bill from.
He's from over there where they be saying, I don't remember.
I think she brings up, his baby mama talk about him eating her out. But I don't have them type of conversations. I want y'all all to quit bringing her up. See, y'all giving her reasons, because this is episode number 2. And she said, y'all talk about her on every single episode. Now, y'all making what she say true, because y'all keep bringing her up. Don't even mention her. Don't mention her.
I mean, she's part of the story. Keep talking about the bitch.
Child. Well, then bring her on the show then. Shit, let's get her on here then. So she invited her to the Christmas party that she's having, a Christmas pajama party, and she want to know who.
Why they keep saying Mel don't want her on the show? It's probably Martell that doesn't want her on the show.
He don't want her on the show either.
He doesn't want her because he's afraid she's gonna get on the show and then she's gonna blow up.
Like Mel did. Yeah.
That'll be twice.
So She wanna know who all coming to the party, because you know that's what we do. Who all coming before I say I'm going? Who all gonna be over there? She started listing off names, and she asked, "What about Tisha?" No, she ain't coming. What about Destiny? Nope, she ain't coming. She like right now. And she told her she overheard a conversation between Destiny and Tisha, and they were saying negative things about her. And she said, I thought I could get over it, but the Scorpio in me won't let it pass. I said, ain't that what you heard? They were talking about you being a Scorpio. Okay. So
maybe that's what she heard, just that. The Scorpio in her ain't gonna let it pass. So she's like, and I heard you say this. I don't care no more.
Or she was trying to be funny when she repeated what they said about her being a Scorpio. She was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
She said Tisha's not invited because she was smirking and laughing at things that was hurtful to her during the reunion. And she said she clearly ain't over it, so she can't come into her home. I mean, like, I don't understand why y'all was acting fake and phony last season, acting like y'all was cool, because I was like, y'all ain't never been cool. So she wouldn't be able to come in my home, but she wouldn't be able to come my home last season. I wouldn't did that whole fake thing.
I feel like Mel don't see it for Tisha, and Tisha don't see it for Mel. Yeah.
Right. So y'all was being fake.
So y'all was being cordial to each other because the stuff y'all are like, I thought we were gonna put it behind us, but if you're talking about infidelity and my marriage and stuff, I'm not probably gonna ever be able to put that behind me. So that's not a conversation that's just gonna go away.
So the fact that you had her in her house last year was some BS. Now she could have came to that little taco party because I was outside. If you just felt like you had to shoot with her, but I'm not gonna be fake. I can't be fake and phony. I can't do it. She wouldn't have been up in my house.
I mean, it ain't even necessarily about being fake and phony. Like Kimmy said, if we weren't related by marriage, she wouldn't even be my people. No. Only reason why.
So that's what I'm saying. Why you got her in your house acting like, girl, we cool and this and that, when you know
that ain't your people.
Y'all still feel some kind of way towards you. So that is being fake, because you got her up in your house. You can't come in my house and we ain't cool and we ain't vibing like that. I'm not doing that with you.
Me either.
Well, baby, Stormy said, look here. I got reservations about your girl Tiffany, okay? Because she come across strange and thirsty, okay?
Why did she call, what she called Stormy for?
She said she called her to congratulate her, so I'm thinking it's because—
Why though?
Her baby. You know
why do you call her? You don't know her like that.
Because she's strange and thirsty.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And Stormy told her, look here, I don't like the way you come across. You come across real wrong, okay? And I need to fill you out a little. I ain't sure about you, okay? That's what she said. She told her.
I believe her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Stormy said that. She said that.
Because Tiffany was all on some energy when she did see her. She was feeling away.
Tisha and Marceau, they sit around discussing Scott Manor. Ain't nothing changed, child. They ain't did nothing. Uncle whatever ain't did nothing. They ain't even got the foundation for it. They ain't did nothing.
There was definitely a pause in the construction. Now, when I drive through my neighborhood, all that shit that was on pause is no longer on pause.
I got my stuff done. Everything that was paused that I was waiting on, is all done.
It might not be coming in a timely manner just yet, but it's coming.
Come on now. Y'all ain't got no cement? Y'all can't pour the— no, y'all do. Y'all have basements?
Are they builders?
But that's why I can't understand what's going on. Did he—
so back in the beginning, when the shit first started, Marcel was coming to Martell and Melanie for money. That whole Schultz shit. That was because he money. So what you got going on over there, Martell? Could you really afford to be in Africa when you needed to be over here, Scott?
Marcel, right. I don't know. I'm so confused about this. Well, they moved into this little house. They was only supposed to be there 12 months, and now it's 30 months. Yeah, you know what? I feel like that was always the plan with Marceau. I just felt like when they said that, I was like, Marceau, he knew they was gonna be in that place longer than that. He trying to save up some money or something. I just feel like it was part of the Marceau plan for them to be in that house. Wanda show up. Marceau said, I didn't know vampires could enter without an invite. She must be a day walker. Look here. He said, it is funny. But on the same note, he says so much disrespectful stuff to Wanda that I don't even know why Tisha is allowing him to say. Like, he called her dog in our interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to keep talking about my mama. And then when they said, did you?
He does it to her face.
Huh?
He does it to her face.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Why is that okay, Tisha? Why is that okay? Because
everything he does is okay.
That is horrible. It's so disrespectful. You I mean, have respect, because if she said that about his mama, it'll be an issue. If she called your mama a dog, it will be a problem.
His mother's not one, I'm sure.
I don't even know that man, mama. Let me quit. I'm just saying the sons that she raised is something different.
Just saying. His mama live talking shit, embarrassing everybody.
His mama older. Wanda and Tisha, what she said.
Wanda be doing the most. I ain't seen Tisha on Instagram live, but her mama should be having a lot to say.
She sure had a lot to say on this last one. So she let them know that, look here, my food truck is almost ready. And I sent everything over to Tisha, and he like,
why did everybody decide they wanted a food truck?
Huh?
When did everybody decide they wanted a food truck?
No,
like that's a thing going in. Wanda.
Oh, why? What is going on right now? That's just the thing everybody doing now.
Does she cook, Wanda?
She said she cooked some potatoes, child. It's called it's Showing Up Wanda. Okay.
Showing Up is.
She said that they are going to pay for it. And he was like, is this what we do? We make investments and don't tell each other about it. She was like, I'll talk to you about it. And you said make sure that she's serious about it. So we investing into it.
And while you were in Africa, we went ahead and decided to move forward without you.
That part. I was like, get it. Because he over there making plans without you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get your mama whatever, whether she mess it up or not, go mama what she want. Every time he did something like that, I get something out.
He's talking about when we did it because we hope she gonna stop asking us for money. So hopefully she'll get her shit together.
I'm sure that cost of that food truck was less than the cost of him going over there to Africa. I'm sure it was.
They can afford a food truck, but
cost that much.
A little bitty house. They be doing stuff that don't make sense, like them cars, and they do spend money like on stuff that doesn't make sense. At least the food truck is an investment that'll hopefully make you money. And she probably. Does Wanda have any kind of businesses like you invest? I
hope them other siblings she got helping her.
Right, because yeah.
Hopefully. Because I don't want none of Wanda's potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't either.
He tell her that he'll give her the money if she gonna make him some coffee. And she like, don't play with me. You always starting mess, like just like you did when you throw Maurice under the bus. We already know she don't play about her Maurice.
Don't talk about Maurice. That's her boo.
Okay. And she told him birds of a feather fly together. He said he ain't.
She always like to say her and Kimmy about the same age. Kimmy, watch your man.
But she's saying that's what she
She don't
said.
care nothing about husbands because she got a husband and a boyfriend. Watch out for Wanda, Kimmy.
She tells him that him and Martell hanging together, birds of a feather flock together. He said he ain't never flocked with Martell. And it ain't a single place in Huntsville that they've been together one-on-one.
You know what? Him and Maurice is real good about the way they say things.
He talking about he on drink, what he do, what I'm gonna do with him, hang out in Applebee's. But see, it ain't a single place that
In
y'all
Huntsville.
one, because, well, that's two things. Cause y'all, we just seen that y'all went in Huntsville, y'all was in Atlanta when all that popped off. And number two, it don't be one-on-one, it be you with yours and him with his. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, they don't have to go all the way to Atlanta. They could go over to the next county. He just said in Huntsville.
Right.
We just be over there doing our dirt.
Come on now.
I don't have no apartment in Huntsville. Stop asking me that.
So that's what she want to know. Do you got an apartment with Martell? Why is that a concern to you? She said, because when people go on and post stuff, I believe everything they say. I still really want to. He said, if he had a secret, he wouldn't tell her about it. He wouldn't tell her the truth. He said, I don't go around telling people I'm transparent because I'm not. Anyway, he went all the way around the world. He never did.
I was going to just say, yeah.
Yeah. He
was like, none of your business. Why would I tell you that?
Yeah. He do the same thing with Tisha.
I think I kind of dug that though. I ain't walking around telling people I'm transparent because I'm not.
Yeah, but see, he do this stuff, and this is what they were talking about. You be saying this and doing all this slick talking and shit, but you don't care about how that's making your wife feel. But here,
and she's just sitting there like hoping that he'll answer Wanda.
She hoping he gonna say it because she sets her mama up to say these things. I feel like I ain't gonna say she said it. She allows her mama to say these things because she's hoping that I can't get the answer. Maybe
nobody else would. Anybody else would be like, "Mom, we are not doing that. We're not bringing up shit. Stop." Not her. She was like,
no, she was sitting up there waiting for the answer. And then she says, it's laughable. People can hate on them. She trusts the man that God has provided for her. You always say that, but your action is something totally different.
It's not laughable. If somebody is saying my husband has a whole apartment somewhere with his homeboy who's a big old cheater, I'm gonna be like, child, I'd have been through all the drawers to see if I can find any deeds, documents, anything that says apartment anywhere in anybody's name.
You ain't lying. Don't act like that don't bother you.
Stop. It will bother me.
Come on.
Especially when he's sitting up there like, I ain't did nothing in Huntsville. He's so careful with how he says things.
Man, him and that dang.
I did not sleep with a linebacker.
Please. Jalen is at home. And Kimmy.
Jalen is so cute. I need more Jalen.
Well, her and Maurice come over. They come in. They doing a pop-up. He like, now you can't be popping up over here. Okay. You know how your kids do. She like, you pop up at our house. He like, I'll go over there to get stuff I need. Food, liquor, the drill,
It's cool to fill up his whole liquor cabinet when they live there.
I was like, dang, how much liquor y'all got over there? Because he sure had the thing filled up.
He got the gallon sizes.
Yeah. He said, look here, I saw this picture on IG. And he said, I got caught up reading the comments. So are you guys okay? That's what I want to know.
I can appreciate that Jalen put Maurice on blast.
Yeah. He said
without putting his mama on the spot.
He said on the reunion, Maurice said you weren't there, and then this picture come out.
And there you are.
Okay. Here go him. The post is not accurate, is what Maurice say. Oh no. It was very accurate. And
What
Mark
does that mean? The post is not accurate. Does that mean I don't see what I see?
oh, so it was 100% accurate. It was to your ass being there. It was 100%.
Front, Mo. You was
Come on.
first.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he started reading the comments and he like, people know more about my family than I know. So, I want to know, dang, has he cheated on my mom? Like, what's going on? They really went around the way. They really didn't answer no question. They just said, we talked about it and we know where we stand with infidelity. Okay. Did he cheat back then or not? Y'all talked about it. Okay. He said he thought he was seeing signs where Maurice is not there and his mom was like, no, he's not going to be here for about a week or so. They laughed, but he was being serious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to play it off like he a kid. He ain't a kid. He see what's going on.
I don't know what's wrong with Kimmy saying, I don't know what you did, but I know I don't like it and shit looks sus. So
Yeah.
we gonna chalk it up to that shit's in the past, but stop all of this. Well, I believe my husband, because no, you don't.
You don't. And that's basically, she said, don't get it twisted. I asked them about it, but I mean, okay. Then they talk about they finna go on their trip. Monster gonna be with Kiowa, and Jalen is going to keep the little dog because now she has a dog. Y'all, we didn't made it to Mel's party. It was cute little tents and stuff.
That was a cute pajama party.
That was cute.
Even the pajamas. I love that she's like, our pictures are gonna be cute.
Yeah.
That's such a girl thing to be like, everybody's gotta wear the same thing.
It was cute. Kiki, Tisha cousin show up, and Kimmy's like, I don't know how Tisha gonna feel about not being invited, but knowing that her cousin got the invite.
Them cousins, no.
Kiki asks, where's the other Miss Sky? And Kimmy like, this Mel party. She made her choices, okay? Don't put me in it, okay? I'm just here. Is this Kiki? Is this the same girl that tried to check Kimmy that last season?
It wasn't Kimmy, it was Martell, wasn't it? They were asking, they confronted. Was it Martell?
I thought it was Kimmy. It was Kimmy. Is this her?
Yeah.
Because they was checking her about not having Tisha back.
Tisha's back. Mm-hmm.
Now you ain't got Tisha back?
At all.
Kiki. Okay, Kiki. DJ Richie Sky interview. Mel say, she has now
a literal conversation with the dog. Like, you would think he was talking to a person. And then he says stuff like, huh? Like, as if
to the dog
is gonna answer. Yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
Okay. So in DJ Richie Sky interview, Mel said that she has known Kiki for years, like as if that was okay for her to invite her. I'm like, Mel, you know exactly what she was doing.
That's not cool. I heard her say that. Like, I didn't meet her through Keisha. You know what it is, girl. Stop.
Yeah.
That's messy. Yeah. You sitting up there looking exactly the same as Tisha.
Looking just like Tisha. Like, stop. So Stormy is sitting there telling Kimmy, she love her and she take up for her all the time. And she was sitting up there talking to Kiki about the post, and it seemed like Kimmy got a lot of slack because of it. And Kimmy like, here y'all go with this damn post, but she knows she got to address it. You got to address it.
Y'all not gonna ask about it. And honestly, wouldn't it be weird not to bring it up?
Come on now.
We just all gonna sit there and be like,
Right. So Mel come in and she like, what y'all talking about? And they like, Marceau. And she said, y'all think it's true about what they said about him right now? about what he was doing when the photo came out back in 2015. I was like, Mel,
That was messy.
real messy. And then you said what they said he was doing back in 2015. Well, they said all of y'all. You saying Marcel, you focus on Marcel, but they said Maurice too. They said she said.
And Ariane, whatever, coleslaw took the picture.
Yeah. She said all of y'all had somebody. So
everybody.
Yeah. Kimmy says, I don't think they went down there to mess around with no people.
Kimmy, stop.
And she said, but if something came out to prove otherwise, she wouldn't be flabbergasted. That's because you already know. If somebody got that picture, ain't no telling what else is out there. Okay.
I don't think it's unreasonable to be like, I can't prove shit, but I don't like the shit. The shit is suspect as a motherfucker. And the only reason why I'm not tripping is because the shit happened a long time ago and I'm just now finding out about it.
Right.
You can sit up there and tell me, but now until the cows turn blue, that he didn't do it, and I'm still gonna be looking his ass like.
Right. And then everybody would have been good with that. Like, who would have questioned that?
Nothing.
Because that's makes sense, because that's what it is. Stormy was like, do you think the pulse was a deflect the heat off of Marceau, to deflect the heat off of Marceau and to put it on Maurice? Because everybody talk about Marceau cheating, but they don't talk about Maurice in that matter. I was like, yeah. When Maurice set up, well, the post was because he sat up there and said he wasn't there. And Marceau was like, yeah, I'm finna get him because she actually posted it. He reposted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter what his motive was, because the way Marceau be in his weird ass sense of humor, you kind of don't know where the hell he was coming from, but the damn show wasn't funny and it wasn't coming from a good place. Him and Maurice is very competitive. Like, they competing over who's gonna have the best house, and so it don't surprise me that there's a weird energy with them. I low-key feel like Marceau is irritated that Maurice gets a Kimmy and he gets a Tisha.
Oh, Marceau couldn't handle a Kimmy.
No. That don't stop him from feeling like, it's a what up kind of thing.
He talks highly of when it comes to Kimmy.
Kimmy and Mel. He don't see Tisha that way. And this is the thing. I feel like if Tisha is kind of like 15 years you've been doing it now, it's gonna be hard as hell to change that. But if Tisha would have put her foot down at any point in the beginning and show any type of independence and told him to fuck off back then, she probably wouldn't be in that position. Because he don't respect her because she does whatever he tells her to do.
Right. Mel told her to keep her eyes open, and she bring up Tisha. And what was said during the reunion between they two spat. And then she said to her cousin, you her cousin, do you think you ever seen anything like that? I mean, about Marceau, and is this the first time since 2018 that rumors been out about him? And the cousin should have been like, child, I don't know. I stay out of that. But she didn't.
I'm not going to talk about her marriage.
She didn't. You know what I'm saying? Cousin say prior to, she had came to her and she has had, prior to them being on the show, that she has had people say stuff and she had questions about her marriage. And she said her truth is that she hasn't seen anything that people has accused Marceau of doing, so she just don't believe it.
Kimmy's eyeballs damn near rolled across the counter.
You said what?
I said, Kimmy eyeballs damn near rolled across the counter.
Because
Like,
she said, I can't believe you
I
said
know
that.
you
When
ain't.
she like, and don't come at Kimmy. Don't come at Kimmy and say Kimmy should have said anything I don't want to hear.
Them is your people. That's your
Them was
fault.
your people. Look like your mama sitting up there talking that about you. Kimmy like, look here. Everybody want to talk about Tisha. If you wasn't gonna invite her, why is all the conversation about Tisha? And I was like, because that was Mel's plan. She brought everybody there so she could drag Tisha. That was her whole purpose of bringing the cousin. Clearly, the cousin probably didn't have issues with Tisha. She brought somebody that she knew wasn't gonna mind talking about Tisha.
Ain't no way, bro.
That's horrible.
You're not gonna have me looking crazy. I don't care whether I get along with my cousin or not. I'm not doing that. I don't even know why you went. Why would I go to a party? Because I would have been and called you and been like, your homegirl just invited me to a sleepover.
And here's the thing, you say you know her, but we ain't been seeing her with you.
Where's she been?
She ain't been with you. That ain't, she say she be at everything. She ain't been there.
No, she don't. You went and found Tiffany and Stormy. You recruit new people.
Come on.
And your new people, they ain't feeling each other. So how's that gonna work out? But it don't matter because she did that same thing then as she did somewhere else. She was at the table like, oh, when they was in Vegas, arguing back and forth. But she was sitting there like, oh, making faces. She did the same thing here. When Tiffany Mel.
Oh yeah. She starts the fire. Yeah. So speaking of which, we got Tiffany and Kimmy. Tiffany said Kimmy was coming for her during the reunion and want to make sure that they were cool. And she brought up about Kimmy saying that she was fired from the chambers. She said that she left, and then her boss said, if you want to leave, then leave. That's not how you got fired. Now let me say this sounds like you said some slick shit because we know you. And he was like, oh, if you don't like it, you could go. Because usually when I leave my position, I say, I'm resigning. This is my 2 weeks. My boss response is not, if you want to go, then go.
No.
The hostile.
Yeah, usually it's like, we hate to see you go. And I even quit this one job and they asked me, could I possibly stay until the owner gets back from vacation? And I was like, I possibly cannot.
I'm just saying
it this way. This is how I planned to leave while he was gone.
and I think we predicted you was gonna say something like that anyway on one of our old videos, that you was gonna say something like that. Kimmy like, look, he asked everybody the question and everybody said they knew something about you, okay? But he looked in my direction and I spoke what I knew, okay? She said the issue with you is you talk about transparency and you want us to be transparent, but not you and your own stuff, okay? You just want us to do it. And she said, don't get it twisted. Me being in a disagreement don't mean that I'm angry. And y'all need to quit saying that. You know, that don't make her an angry person. She was angry because she disagreed with you. Now she's angry Black woman.
And it wasn't even necessarily about them being transparent. Like, you was bringing that shit out. You were taking stuff that you knew about them and bringing it out into conversation and not saying stuff.
And hello.
Talking about people's kids, like. You
didn't even, I mean, did they even get a salad? Did we get the first entree?
And you bring up kids and they automatically on the defense, automatically. And you know, he
came out and said, your husband, I saw your husband with another woman and your son was in the bathroom smoking. That was her hello.
She couldn't say Monster and my son play basketball, baseball together? You want to bring it to smoking situation?
Man. So Stormy come up and she asked what they was talking about, and she said, whole thing with me saying she was fired from the chambers. And Stormy was like, "You still working there?" And she was like, "Well, actually, I've been gone for about 5 years." And then she said in a confessional, it was an appropriate time for Stormy to come over after her and Kimmy said everything was good. It just wasn't appropriate. I said, now you want to talk about what's appropriate? Really, Tiffany?
I mean, they all did that, and Mel came over there too. Remember, Mel came over there and entered herself in the conversation when Kimmy and Mo and Kaya, what had you pent up in the
Picked
corner?
up.
It's the same situation.
Speaking of which,
reminds me of somebody I know.
is it me?
No. No, because this is a short little person, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a compact person like her.
Is it your cousin? She has a
The one that looks like me? There are two of them that look like me?
no, she doesn't. She doesn't.
No, I don't think it's anybody in my family though, but just her little personality and something about her reminds me of somebody I know.
Okay, so
Well, don't say my cousin because I get confused. Is it my cousin?
Yeah, she's our cousin.
Okay.
So Mel come over once again, inserts herself and said, "What y'all talking about?" Every time Mel come over and say, "What y'all talking about?" it goes left. Okay.
Sure, yep.
And they talk about the chamber firing, and then Stormy was like, I mean,
this is what I don't understand. Mel was like, y'all know Tiffany, she worked at the Chamber of Commerce. Like, if that was 5 years ago, then why are you still saying that? Why didn't you say this is Tiffany? She runs a business that's a da-da-da-da, like whatever her business is, that we don't know what it is. I'm assuming finding interns or whatever that is. But why would you introduce her that way?
She didn't. I went back just to watch that episode, just to see how Mel invited her. And every time when she first went to her, she said, I met her at the chambers over 7 years ago or something like that. And then when they was at the dinner, she said, "Hey, y'all, you know her. She worked in memberships at the chambers. I know,
Destiny worked there
a lot. Yeah. You probably know her." Every time she introduced her as Tiffany from the chamber.
Right.
That's what Stormy was saying. She said, "That's how Mel introduced you, and she's like, well, actually, Mel knows me from WEDCED or whatever.
But she didn't say that. She said the chamber.
She ain't say that.
She still don't know what WEDDT is.
And Stormy made a comment, said, even if it was 5 years ago, that's still fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't say, well, actually, I'm not there anymore. Not one time. You allowed her to say you was at the chambers because you the sound, even though you got fired. She said that that y'all bringing that up is absurd to her because it's like going back, talking about my life, saying something that I said when I was 12 years old. And Kimmy was
nothing like that, but okay. Doesn't sound anything like that.
Kim was like, "Oh, you getting smart." Like, don't do that, because we were just getting good, and you come with that smart shit. Ain't nobody come at you like that. And Kimmy was like, "Yeah, you went left with that comment." And Mel was sitting up there, like you said, with that look,
like,
enjoying all of it. And I want to be like,
but she already knows that Stormy ain't feeling Tiffany, so she gonna sit back. Because Stormy is her new friend.
Yeah, and that's my thing, Mel. Tell Stormy the same thing that you told Destiny last. No, she
cool.
Her.
Like her.
Y'all just Come on. Nope. She sat there and let Tiffany get that ass chewing and got up and was like, this bitch crazy. And like, I'm gonna get up because you messing with the wrong one. And that's how it end up going off. That's how it went off, y'all. I like Stormy. I wait, D. I knew, like you said,
I like her too.
Stormy,
I don't want to
but
talk
here's
about the picture no more. Like, let's move on. Like, I don't want to spend like the first 2 episodes about the picture. I don't want to keep talking about the picture. Let's talk about Tisha. Why your husband is a backstabber?
let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
Talk about. And here's the thing. Oh, it's gonna get juicy. Stormy gonna get into it with Tisha. Did y'all see that on the upcoming? Is that who she looked like she got
I
into?
thought she was getting the name of Destiny.
Destiny. Oh, that's gonna be interesting, y'all. Them two heavy hitters. That might be good. We'll see.
I don't know, because Destiny got a Delilah spirit, and she got an envious spirit on her, and it's showing through in a weird way.
She got that Delilah spirit.
She over there rubbing baby oil over there on Marcel.
Yeah, ain't rubbing that baby oil.
But she got an envious spirit. She be doing her jealousies. It's weird. It's weird to me.
Well, baby, it's gonna get interesting. Then we gonna see Lois on here talking all upset because they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they knew him. They knew of you. They probably ain't know you. They probably saw you on campus.
Who I know you? I hate when people do that. I don't know you.
Just because we went to school together don't mean I know you. Come on. But he all in his
School together? They went to school? They went to school?
with Maurice and Marceau and Mel. They went to school together.
College.
Yeah. But they acting like they don't know him.
Hey, college, you want to act like I know you?
You know how many people is at college?
A lot of people at college. I'm just saying. Like, I probably saw you because you're a big nigga and you was
right.
But right. You wasn't my clique.
Dang. Well, on that note, we can't wait. I want to see how next episode is gonna go. We off to a good start now. D probably I pushed him away, so I don't know if he coming back. Let's see. There you coming?
Smack that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
All right, y'all.
On the next one.
Bye.